Okay, day 17, part 2. Yeah, I have been baking all day and staying busy helps because I go from angry to disappointed to hurt. And then it's like trying to pretend like I'm cool. That don't always work. We already ready for this one. I was talking to somebody today. Um, the certain somebody that was supposed to be a big part of, you know, um, aiding me in this process. Um, I'm on the phone and I'm having to act like I'm not pissed. And I'm on the phone like, oh yeah, he, ha ha, kikala, whatever. And trying to act like, I don't want to say, you like just toss me off to the side for something major. So your girl is good. I'm good. Because I didn't even have to talk like that. But I'm all bruised up on my tummy. There's some bruises that you might not be able to see, but I am very, very, I'm sore and I'm tender and I'm bruised across. There are lots of bruises. So it's tender, but it's all right. But what's difficult is injecting yourself where it's already sore. So, yeah. Mama did that for you, Chipmunk. Oh, goodness. I'm going to try something different with this because I'm going to try to like jab it because going in slow, I don't know what that's about. It just seems to hurt more and it's not a different size needle. I've used this one before. I don't know what the heck is up. Sheba, what's your problem? You prancing. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just like, I don't see the jitters, but day 17, right side. I'm just annoyed at trying to act like I'm all cool and I'm not. Pissed. So annoyed. You gotta be the bigger person and you gotta just, I don't wanna shine nothing on. Ugh. Where's the teardrop? Where is the teardrop? There it is. Okay, so this is Menopure, and I'm injecting myself into soreness. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Can you move, Sheba? Ain't no crumbs over here, baby. No crumbs. None. Okay. Okay, yeah, that felt much better actually. That felt much better. Going slow did not do the trick last time. Okay, I'm gonna release the pinch. Ay. Okay, I'm starting to feel it. It's kind of like it burns a little bit, but not much. It feels hot. Now it feels real hot. Hey, Foy. I see you. Okay, so I need to leave the needle here for a little bit because last time I noticed that the medication tends to seep out. So I'm going to leave it there for a second. Okay. It's sore. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm a total feminist today. I am not wearing a bra, so excuse. I think mostly women are watching. So, boy, I'm sure you know what it's like when a woman ain't got a bra on. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the part that gets a little difficult. I'm now injecting myself where it's still sore. So, that ain't, ooh, yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it was sore. I gotta massage it. Okay. So, follow stem is next. I found that counting to 5 worked to prevent the medicine from seeping out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes I don't count, and sometimes it hasn't seeped out, and now um, I need to count to 5 because we can't waste nothing. We need them follicles to grow, so we can't waste nothing. Now I only got a little follow stem left, so I'm hoping the best for tomorrow. I need to sell 6 dozen cookies by tomorrow. I've been online all day, pressing, pushing, showing pictures, breaking open cookies and showing them. So I need to sell 6 dozen cookies by tomorrow morning. Because I got goals, I got deadlines, and mama needs some fertility acupuncture. So spread the word, birds. Please and thank you. Oh, I swear. It's been raining all day, so I really haven't. Not all day, but I think after this, I'm going to go take a nice little brisk little walk with Sheba. Oh, I didn't alcohol swab that. Michael Foy says that does look a bit painful, which is why it would be worth it. Absolutely. It's definitely going to be worth it, period. It'll be worth it, yes. But right now, golly. Whew. Now I got to find like a different spot. Okay. And by the way, I've been saving all of these bottles, all of these meds. I've got a Ziploc bag full of them, chock full. I don't know what kind of memento it's going to be, but man, okay. Okay, there was a little teardrop there. I'm going to twist this all the way. I know it's not going to be all of it, but I'm just going to twist it to see what I didn't get. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. I need a different spot. Goodness. It's in. Okay, I didn't get much. I think I got barely 100. So that's it. But we're still prayerful. I decided that I'm just going to continue to press and push forward. And anybody that says anything to me that I don't like, I am going to address it right then at that very moment. I'm not going to wait. If the moment becomes uncomfortable, it won't be because of me. It will be because of them. Far too many times and for far too long, I have walked away from conversations that I didn't like how they went, and it was a little bit of a insult or kind of a low blow or a low jab, and I've let people just like keep on, thinking that it's cool, and I'm not doing that. So if someone says something to me and I don't like it, or they're out of pocket, it's on. Because I don't treat people like that, and I'm very respectful of folks' personal business. I don't say nothing unless it's asked of me, and I don't inject myself or interject myself into something that I was not welcome. And if I do step, if I say too much, or I'm like, oh, okay, pardon me, my bad. Were you looking for input? Were you looking for insight? But if anybody comes for me, I'm coming right back. I don't have the time or the room or the patience, or I don't have the emotional space, because I'm dealing with enough emotions and mood swings and stuff as it is. It's hard enough work trying to stay positive, be comfortable. I take 22 supplements a day. I gotta drink water. This is like my third one today. I gotta make sure I eat. I want to bake cookies. I want to sell oils. I just don't have time, and it's just like I don't have nobody else to throw this on. So if somebody come for me, I'm gonna throw them right back. Hey, 1, 2, 3, check them, boo. Yep, that's right. I surely will. Michael says, when your baby get out of line, you gonna have to flash that bag. Like, you see all this? You want to talk that? Yes, exactly. Exactly. I think I'm going to have something made out of all the little bottles. Y'all should see all these little bottles I have. I'm going to see if I can go grab the bag. Y'all hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. 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 Here I come. 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 Look at this. Like, for real? Like, oh my gosh. Look at all that. Each one of these bottles represent 2 injections. This pen, this represents 3 injections. These represent 3 injections. Yeah, ooh, we is right. And I ain't done. The supplements, who you barking at? The supplements are no joke. I pop like 20 supplement pills a day for follicle growth, egg health, egg count. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. Multivitamin, prenatal pill, all of that. But it's all gonna be worth it. So, any of y'all have any questions? That would be cool to answer some questions. I don't know if I'm ever going to like place a phone call to a few people, relatives, and like I'm wondering if I should be like, hey, Do you remember that I'm doing IVF? Do you know that I've already started and I'm 2 weeks in and I could use your support? Or do I just leave these people be? My thing is, I don't want to walk into disappointment or rejection. I'm not just going to walk into that. And people want to pretend like, oh, I didn't know, or I didn't remember, or I meant to call. But it's like, okay, I know that 2 people in particular know. I know that they know. I know that they know. And that one phone call, not one text, how's it going? Nothing. I know they see my posts. I know they're seeing them. You've seen these videos posted. Have you watched the video? Do you even know? I think you do. If you don't support it, just say, yo, sorry, I ain't with that. Don't tell me you support me in the beginning, and then when things start, you ain't nowhere to be found. Up until, Michael says, up until when would you have to cease intake of all that? So we're waiting for my follicles to be at least a 17 millimeter measurement. When I saw them on Friday, I was 11, and I fought to get that 11. So tomorrow I will be measured again, and we're looking for a 15. So my follicles are only growing at 1 millimeter a day. That's kind of slow. It usually goes 1 to 2 millimeters. So Friday I was an 11, 12, 13, 14. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we're hoping I'm a 14. We're looking for a 14 at least. A 15 would be great. A 15 would be great. The scary part is, if I am in fact growing, I need to keep these meds going. And I need to order a refill tomorrow. So, yeah, I need to make sure that I just pay my insurance premium, and then I can place the order, and the meds are covered. So that's why I'm hustling. That's why I'm hustling, and that's why I'm hustling. So, yeah. Will you be okay if they don't support you or call, text after you have a baby? I'll be a different person after I have the baby. So I think there are people, I think there are a few people who just don't want to be involved until after the baby is here. I think that's what it is. I think people are uncomfortable with this part of it, because I have heard people say, oh yeah, we need another baby to love, or we're looking forward to you having a baby. That would be great. But I think people want the novelty of something. I think people like the novelty, the fun, the pretty, the cute, and the smell good of it all. I don't think they want this part. I'm starting to think that that's what it is. That's what I'm beginning to think, because yeah, I don't want to be the one that don't get the message. So I don't want to, like, it sounds strange to call somebody and say, hey, remember me? Remember what we were just talking about a few weeks ago? Yeah, I could I could use somebody to talk to. I could use your support. I could use your video messages, whatever. That's just kind of strange to me. Foy says, okay, well, I sure hope you get the best case scenario. I hope so too. Yeah, that's sore. I'm just hoping for the best. I have a hopeful, positive attitude about it all, but I'm just bothered. I don't know how to, I'm trying to push past the part of being bothered and, feeling tired and whatnot. I really am trying to push past that and stay distracted. These last 4 supplements. I took the horse pills already. I just hope that sometimes I get in a mind frame where it's like, once you're by yourself doing something, and once you're in a momentum, you kind of forget about, who's not there, and who's, kind of fell off and kind of like left you hanging. You kind of forget about them. And then when you like forget about them and be like, okay, you cool and you got your own flow going, and then here they come, they want to jump in and interject again. It's like, well, you done already taught me how to survive and live without you, so what you want? And then when I'm cold, dry, and nonchalant, then I'm the one that's acting funny. Yeah, okay. So there's that. Any other questions? So I'm willing to answer questions about the donor profile that I've chosen. I'm willing to answer questions about, ouch, sore, now it's itching. Well, I won't tell y'all the baby names, but I do have baby names written down. I want my kid to have a name that looks good on a resume and that you can't tell what race they are. I want a non-culturally specific name. Boom. There you go. Foy says, one thing I have observed is that the babies tend to have a way of bringing folks together. They do. They honestly do, and I know that they will. And mind you, I will welcome any love that anyone wants to bring my child, even if they didn't have it for me. If anyone has any love for my future child, that's great. I just plan to be honest. A lot of times we aren't honest with people, and they don't know how their actions affect people. And sometimes you have to wait for the moment. And sometimes you have to wait for that open window, because people aren't going to hear you. It's like if you come at them all hard, you have attitude, they really not going to hear you. But if you kind of like wait for that moment and they open the door and you just kind of step on in, you can use something as a frame of reference, then they'll get it. I said the same thing about my baby names. So here's the trick. I have several names written down, but the thing is, I want to meet my baby first before I just slap a name. I do want the name to fit, of course. That's why I have several to choose from. If it's a boy, I want to give him a part of my father's name, or a part of his name I want to be my father's name. If it's a girl, I plan to incorporate my grandmother's name. So there's going to be some playroom there. And if that just absolutely doesn't work, I have some other ideas. No juicy questions? I just knew y'all would have a question about the donor. One of the things that was a challenge with choosing a donor profile was there aren't very many African American donors. So, if that gives you any hint. The second thing that made it a challenge was when I was tested genetically, when I had the genetic testing and screening done, it came back that I'm a carrier of two particular diseases, or I'm a carrier of these two particular diseases or syndromes, right? Well, when choosing a donor, you have to input those into your search and check that they cannot have these particular carriers. They can't be a carrier of these also. Well, then that knocked my pool down to like a very small number. But of those, I was able to find two that I liked. And of those two, if for one reason or another I had to pick one, I was good. So say for example, if one ran out of vials before I purchased mine, or if if they didn't have any more available, or they didn't have enough, then I would have the other to pick from, and I would be fine with that. Foy says, I'm sure you will come up with something meaningful. Absolutely. I don't have a preference for a girl or a boy. I see now why people say I just want a healthy baby. I see that now, and I appreciate that. Before I was just like, well, that's a safe answer. But other than that, do you have something that you would like, or for a preference? But I honestly don't. I just know one will be super easy for me in my mind, and the other one will be a challenge. I'm not gonna say which ones, but regardless of gender and regardless of the village and the tribe that I want to create for this child, I just know that I'm just trying to get to it. If I can just get to it, I know that things will come together. I know that things will fall in line. A lot of times, things are going to be all right, and things are going to work out. But until you get there, it's like going uphill. So I'm just trying to push past what makes me mentally exhausted. I'm just trying to push past the emotions that these hormones bring up. And there's like a wide range. I cried at a commercial, and I got enraged at someone at the store. Someone tried to squeeze between me and the counter, and there was no way. And so at some point, there was a millisecond where it was like she expected me to move, and she had no melanin, absolutely none. So I wasn't moving on principle. And then she did not say excuse me, but then there was no reason for her to try and push and squeeze past me. She was blocking the counter when I walked up, so I couldn't even look at what was on display. So she comes right to me in my space, like she's expecting me to move. And I said, you will have to go around. Oh, I thought I just thought I could fit through. You couldn't fit through. And then she said something smart. And I said, go eat your lunch. And then she said something else. And I let her have a few curse words. Only 5 people turned around to see what the heck was going on. I just kind of snapped off at her. I kind of let her have it a little bit. And it kind of felt good. Felt good. So yeah, I can have tears 1 hour, and the next minute I'm cussing somebody out. Oh, wow. Hey, I'm on YouTube Live. Can I call you back? Okay, great. Thanks. All right. Floyd says, haha. I get a little of both. Imagine having fraternal twins. twins run in my family. The chances of the embryo splitting off is possible. Um, again, we just want it to be healthy. But if it's a healthy kicker, it's possible that it could split off. There's a probability, no, there's a possibility that I could have twins. But the pregnancy would have to be completely healthy in order for me to carry and bring both. I was counseled on the chance that if the pregnancy is not looking good and healthy, and I'm carrying twins, I forget what the medical term is for one baby, but they said you need to be prepared to reduce the pregnancy. Are you prepared to reduce the pregnancy if, in fact, your health is at risk with multiples? And I just instantly started crying. So, I was like, well, okay. To reduce a pregnancy, that breaks my heart. Oh, a singleton. Okay. Singleton, twins, triplets, quadruplets, singleton. So it's possible that if there are twins, then I would have to reduce to a singleton if my health or the baby's health is at risk. Foy says, gotta throw a little seasoning out there. Nothing wrong with that. Seasoning for what? For which part? So yeah, I pray that if my embryo split and it's twins, I pray that I can keep both of them. So that was the whole purpose of me trying to lose weight. I lost 24 pounds. I think I've gained 2 back in the past couple weeks, maybe 3. Oh, for Miss Disrespectful. Oh yeah. I just wanted to give myself the best chances, so that I can carry and not have to worry about being on restricted nutrition or being on a restricted diet, can't eat what I want to eat. Gestational diabetes is an issue. High blood pressure is an issue because at least a preeclampsia puts you at risk for early delivery and an underdeveloped baby. What's the other one? I forget the other one, but I wasn't trying to be at risk for anything. And everything that I've got going on and everything that I'm, trying to process is all a part of the stressful part, because the baby takes on stress. The baby takes on everything that you're feeling and everything that you're going through from the beginning of the pregnancy. So I wanted to deal with as much as I could, as much as possible. I wanted to try and get all kind of conflict out the way. I made attempts to try to have some type of connection with my mother. That didn't happen. I don't know when and if that will ever be a conversation before the baby gets here. I would think it's kind of tacky for her to hear from someone else. Oh, so you about to have a grandbaby, and she'd be like, "What?" So, but wouldn't it be her own fault? That's what I would think. I don't want it like that. I'm not proud of it, but it just, I hate this phrase, but it is what it is, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Yeah. So, I will keep on moving, keep on pressing forward, and I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna go out of my way. If it hits my spirit, if it hits me in my heart to call my mother, I will, and I always have. I miss my siblings. I would love to chat with my siblings. But I think everyone is just busy, just doing their own thing. I think everyone is just tending to their families. I think everyone is just tending to their events and, and whatnot. People get around to it. They'll get around to you eventually. So ain't no need in tripping on that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But if there are no more questions, I thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. I would really appreciate a subscription if you have not. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for all the a la carte love. I appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. So pray for me tomorrow. Pray for me tonight. We're looking for a 14 or a 15. I need to sell 6 dozen cookies by tomorrow morning. So I'm going to get on the horn and I'm going to start sending out some cookie pictures. Trying to get some more orders. So if I've gotten I've gotten 7 orders since Friday, 6 orders since Friday, 7 orders since Friday. So I got 2 today. I need 6 more. It can be done because I'm a hustler. Thank y'all. Love you. Peace.